Hey, Shalom, Shalom, Israel. Before I get started, as always, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Waharik HaKodash. Double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone, the men who rule well over Israel, and also these are the same men that taught us the truth. And peace, blessings, and salutations to the elect of Israel, 144,000 and the one-third, and to those that push this word in faith, love, truth, sincerity, and diligence, and to those sisters that listen and learn, and to those that support the ministry, Shalom. Here's the brother Yukana from the GMS Houston camp coming back with another installment of GMS Practicals. And I wanted to go into this lesson, man, that was inspired by an incident I had last night. As most people, most brothers in this camp know, I do Lyft, Uber, all of that. And I picked these ladies up, and they were from the UK. Well, they were from London, as a matter of fact. And we had a long ride. We had like a 24, 25-minute ride. And so we just got to talking, and they were talking about how wicked Babylon is, man, aka America, and that this place is on its way out, man. And I was just sitting there laughing. So I kind of got into conversation, man, with agreeing with what they were saying, man. Um, you know, one of the ladies said that Babylon ain't nothing but a bully, and they used their military force to go around the world forcing other countries to do what they want them to do. And I'm sitting here going, wow, okay. Now these were they were Ishmaelite women, man, but they were from London, so they had the London accent, but they were Ish, and so like I said, I thought about it and I said, well, there's a lesson right there, and so I wanted to go into this Jeremiah 51. And I'm going to start at verse 6. It says, flee out of the midst of Babylon and deliver every man his soul. Be not cut off in her iniquity, for this is the time of the Lord's vengeance. He will render unto her a recompense. And that was one of the things they were talking about. They were saying, one day the bully is going to get theirs. One day they're going to get paid back for all what they've done. And I'm just driving and smiling because I'm like, yeah, you know what? You're absolutely right. Now, whether or not they knew this was in the scriptures or not, I have no idea. Because we didn't, I'm not, I don't, it's Clark Kent Superman, basically, going back to years and years and years ago. That saying. So I was Clark Kent just driving, But it says, be not cut off in her iniquity, man. Because this place, Babylon, aka America, is the epicenter for wickedness, man. This is the hub of evil, man. This is the home office, if you will. This is the epicenter, man. This is the most wicked kingdom standing, or that has ever stood, man. This is Sodom and Egypt. And it is what it is, man. It says, for this is the time of the Lord's vengeance. He will render unto her a recompense. And the Lord is about to unleash his vengeance on Babylon, man. You can see it unfolding. They talked about, the situation in the UK with people rioting, and protesting, and, they got Greenpeace protesters, nonviolent, being arrested simply for saying that they go against the government and, they don't agree with what's being done, and, they talked about the war on terror, you can't even say you got, and I say, it's going to get worse than what it is. I did throw that in and say, look, if you think people are being arrested now simply, because they're being labeled as domestic terrorists, is what it is. But it's going to get worse, man. It's going to be where you can't even open your mouth and say anything, man. But this is just another sign of the wicked being in charge, man, being in rulership in pursuant to Job 9 and 24, man. You know. But it says, for the time of the Lord's vengeance, he will render unto her a recompense, a payback, man. And this bully, this bitch is going to be paid back. The whore will be paid back. Okay? And what's going on this side, the payback over here, the destruction, this is minuscule, man. Babylon being turned into the lake of fire is minuscule compared to that 1,000 years of hardcore slavery that's to come upon you, Edomites, man, when you get to the kingdom of heaven. And you other nations are going into slavery too, so don't think you're going to get out of this, man. But Babylon, these Edomites, man, y'all are going to catch it the worst, man. Because if you think you're doing bad now, if you hate the status quo now, man, just like that old song, man, by BTO, man, you ain't seen nothing yet, man. Verse 7, it says, Babylon had been a golden cup in the Lord's hand that made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunken of her wine, therefore the nations are mad. And these women travel, man. This one of them was saying she's on a tour right now. She wants to visit all 50 states, all 51 states here. And I think she was in Houston. They're in Houston now. And Texas was like number 21, 22 on their list. So they've gone that many places. But they've been all in different countries around the world and things of that nature. But the general consensus is, just as the scripture said, the other nations are mad, man. They hate the whore. They hate Babylon, man. The only reason they tolerate this place is because they have to. When you're getting bullied by a bully, you only tolerate the bully because you got no other choice, really. Either stand up to the bully or shut up and do what the bully says to do, And the nations are tired of just shutting up, turning the other cheek, going along to get along with this wicked kingdom, because they don't want to be fired upon. They don't want to be put to death. These people don't want to get attacked for not doing what they were told to do by the bully. But the nations are sick and tired of this bully, man. But they the one, they adopted the philosophies and the ways, in other words, the wine from America, man. They adopted America's ways, the ways of the West, the Western Hemisphere. They allowed this liberation of women and democracy and all this other stuff, this nonsense that Esau pushes, man. In the meantime, Esau is only there to take their resources and to be in power everywhere, man. But they did it, But now the nations have woke up, man. The nations are binding together, Babylon has pushed Magog and Moab in the bed together, man. They push these countries together, man. They all want the power seat next is what they think is going to happen, but it ain't. But these are two major powers, man, between China and Russia. They tired of this shit, man, and now they making deals. The petrodollar's falling off. Babylon is crumbling at the seams, falling apart at the seams, just crumbling, period, man. And these other nations are pissed off, man. And verse 8 says, Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. Howl for her, take balm for her pain. If so, she may be healed. We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her, and let us go everyone into his own country, for her judgment reacheth unto the heaven, and is lifted up even to the skies. See, and Babylon is about to be is about to fall suddenly, man. You know, and there's nothing you can do about it. All that old MAGA make them good again. You know, make Babylon good again. That's a dead issue, man. You know, it, they would have healed this place if it could be healed. The elites ain't trying to heal it. They the ones running in the ground. And you can see the handwriting on the wall. There's no healing what can't be healed, you know. And this place cannot be healed because it's written not to be so, you know. So this place is about to fall and be destroyed, you know. And that's just what it is. Because the Lord's judgment is upon Babylon, man. And this place is going to be made an example. So, like I said, that was all I had on that, man. I just wanted to touch on that because of that conversation last night. It just made me smile, knowing that regular people are waking up to this, man, to see what's going on. And then, you know, nobody's having it, man. They are really pissed off. So now you can kind of see the build-up starting to... It feels good when you hear from the apostles down, men of the Lord, preach on something like this or speak on it, you know. But when you catch the average citizen and they start saying something, and then, by the way, from another country that actually hates Babylon, then you start to say, okay, all right. Even Joe Blow is catching on to this, man. Now, Jake ain't. Jake is stuck and he's up Esau's ass thinking, hey, man, they can fix this. No, yeah, that shows the stupidity of our people, man. 2/3 anyway. So, like I said, it made me feel good to hear the conversation, to know where the rest of the world stands and how people that are actually from other countries, how they actually feel about this place and the situation, man. So, you know, it just puts us one step closer to getting the hell out of here, you know. But, hey, man, Babylon, your judgment is at hand, man. Most High is about to send his son back to destroy you. And good riddance to bad rubbish, man. So I'll go ahead and end it with that, man. And until next time, Abaratazah, hey, Shalom.